inspector. All fire inspectors get close to me and just keep an eye. So we're looking for evidence of rust, right? So that we can say we're concerned a little bit about. So we're looking for rust jacking. We're looking for cement spalling. Any cement spalling? Right? Nothing else. Looking at any tears on the welded connections. So you see this pipe over here, and that pipe is rotting from the inside out. Do you see? Is that enough to say that there's a structural concern? Just it's suspect. That's all you have to say. You think it's suspect? Okay, so there's your violation. That's all you need. Now, an inspector, an architect or an engineer will identify if all the railings are bad just by knowing that water is definitely getting in. It could be an isolated issue, and they'll just fix that. Or they'll tell you the rest of it. Got it? These welded connections, Stu wants a guarantee that nobody's going to die, okay? On these welded connections, what's the option? X-ray? Load test? Right?
Beat the heck out of it.
Or, if I take these welded connections, which by the way, a lot of them are welded at the top and bottom, and I put a little angle clip, 1-inch angle clip underneath with a couple of bolts, do I care about the welds anymore? So now that's other evidence of strength. Do I have to load test the staircase anymore? All right. So let's take a look at this support over here. You guys see that the support into the building? Does it look like it's properly packed? Looks good. Stu wants a guarantee though. He says I want a guarantee no life is ever going to be taken. So I can do what? Load test it? Or I show up and I put new through bolts into the building. Forget about the 200-pound roof for now. New through bolts into the building. Okay, well, Stu accepts what's called other evidence of strength. On the outside, you see that it marries the two together, and there's a bolt on there. One bolt, right? So you want to replace that bolt, or do you want to put a U-clamp on top of that bolt? So instead of 100%, we're back at 200%. Will the city accept other evidence of strength on that? So you can eliminate things and do a partial load test on only what's left. How about the rails? They need lateral load test? 200 pounds? And anyone concentrated load on any part of the rail? So what can you do to the railing to eliminate the lateral load test requirement? Can you rebolt it? Can you, in any welded connections, can you reinforce it and try to eliminate or create a partial load test requirement there?
Well, I know that what we find is a lot of times these stairs connectors are flat barred in, and they will not hold the load test that we need. So we do have to replace
the rivets?
Any of them that are flat barred together.
They take the round pipe
and
they
replace
flatten the end, and then they just bolt through it.
Yeah, on the rail.
Right.
Yeah,
it doesn't hold. It doesn't have enough strength.
Yeah, it's rotten on the inside. But as soon as you have, with proper engineering, you can reinforce it with an angle over the tube and rebolt it.
We just cut.
So right, you can. But no torches, no welding. So sometimes you can reinforce and meet other evidence of strength on the reinforcement. Okay, so let's go.
Here we're 400 pounds instead of 200 pounds.
On what? On the lateral load?
Load, yeah. So this probably would pass.
Again, we don't
long span between posts.
Right. Well, there's also the pre-existing non-conforming issue, meaning sometimes they don't have enough posts. Posts are on average every 5 feet, not every 7 or 9 feet. So sometimes it's all based on what was the requirement back then and what is today. So a lot of guys cheated. So something will not pass a load test, but as soon as you reinforce it with what the code requires, roughly every 5 feet, she will pass the load test. So some of these things have not to be brought up to code, they have to be brought up to a standard that would meet that code. All right, so let's go on this one, let's go to another one over there.